Hey guys, it's Dane4289 here. I'm bringing you some video commentary on the game The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings. Now, before you ask, no, this game is not on Xbox 360, it's not on PS3, even though you'll see me press like Xbox buttons like X, A, B, stuff like that. It is a PC only title. You can, however, use an Xbox 360 controller with it, or a PC controller with it if you choose to. But I found it pretty easy to use an Xbox 360 wired controller. If you can still find a wired controller, definitely pick up one for your computer because it's very convenient. You just plug in and play, and you don't have to download any drivers or install it or anything. It's pretty simple. Plus, it's a decent controller to use with PC games. This is pretty much the tutorial quest that you're doing. You're just preparing for a fight. And I'm gonna be quiet here so you can see how the dialogue is.
I am no warrior, sire. I must admit, I prefer.
Finally! Traitors of the realm boil tar on the walls while you dally with the royal advisor.
How may I assist you, sire?
We mount an assault today, and you'll be at my side. Follow me, gentlemen. Let's not keep the traitors waiting.
Sire, you said we were out of range.
That was a ballista, Excellency.
As you can see, it's pretty decent. Right here, you are doing a quick time event where you have to constantly press A to aim the ballista to take down the gate. While you're doing that, though, you have a ton of, guards coming after you. There were more, but I set down some traps to eliminate most of them. And as you can see, there's a heavy guard right there. So I was trying to mind trick one of them, or mind control one of them, using one of the spells that you can use that you previously had in the first one. But it takes a little while to activate it, as you can see. So the best bet was to kill one of them and then focus on another one. My tip is go for the heaviest armor one. That way, he kills everybody around you, and once everybody else is dead, you can focus on him. As you can see, it's a real-time RPG game. It's not, turn-based. The first one was kind of turn-based. Like, for those who played the first Dragon Age, it was kind of like that. BioWare made the first one. This one is made by a different company, I believe. I don't remember the name of the company, but I will, comment on what the name of the company is later. And
stand your ground.
Just dodge and weave the entire time. This heavy armor guy's pretty hurt, but excuse me, these heavy armor guys hit pretty hard, and fire doesn't really do anything to them. It just burns them for a second, but the burn effect is kind of what you want to go for, because it'll slowly decrease their health. Hits the ballista, does a little matrix thing.
The tower men! Storm the tower! The gods are with us!
Mind control again. Another tip is, if you do the mind control, do not, oh my god, I repeat, do not mind control somebody and leave them to fight, their friends or whoever, because if they end up killing your friends, especially if it's a heavy armored one, they'll come after you, and if you're up there fighting 5 guys at a time, he'll sneak up behind you like that guy did in Scarface and stab you in your back or something. So don't do that. Also, if you can get to jump on people, do so. And almost always have the Witcher sword equipped. It's the steel sword. Now to level up in this game, you have to do meditation. You have to do it somewhere where you cannot be attacked at all. You can also use meditation to rest if you need to, like, you know, bring up your health and everything. As you can see, you can branch off in different areas of, you know, magic or weaponry, stuff like that. Alchemy, which is like kind of the crafting aspect of it. And you can also add to your attributes. So what I did was I looked at what was unlocked already and I said, okay, well, let me put it on hardiness. That way I have more health because I'm tired of dying so much. I should have put it on arrow redirection, but I wasn't thinking because I didn't know I was going to run into a whole bunch of, you know, archers when I was going up the tower. I cut that out though because it took me like a half hour to get up the tower just to fight the first boss. As you can see, I cut it out. But that guy's mind control is shooting at the other guy, so that was pretty convenient. Also, there's like different combos you can do in this game, so don't think it's just, you know, SSX. It's like XSY, YSY, YYX, stuff like that, or YXYB, depending on what spell you have. So think of it like Lord of the Rings 2 Towers on PS2, as far as the gameplay mechanics. Only difference is you can dodge and stuff. Now, when you get to the top of the tower, there's like a boss fight at the top of this guy who's pretty much a traitor. So you want to make sure you equip your best equipment, which is the Witcher sword right now, because it does between 11 to 17 damage. Whereas the other sword only does between 8 and 10 damage, which is kind of stupid. Also, the Witcher sword has like a burn effect, I believe. And you also want to be careful of what you choose when you get up here. Do not pick as you wish. If you pick as you wish, you have to fight everybody up there. There's like 10 people up there. I tried it by accident and I got slaughtered within 5 seconds. So yeah, don't do it.
Now he colludes with Nilfgaard.
The king leads an army. You have but a few brave men in your honor. In a minute, you may lose even those. Choose.
What you want to do is you want to make sure you fight him one-on-one.
And we are to surrender, forgetting the very
so in
nature
that way,
of
you
honor
know,
and pride.
everybody else
We
doesn't
must
butt
choose
into the fight.
Shame or a witcher's sword. Is that how you would live? Will you bow your heads before Foltest?
Never!
You heard them, Witcher.
So you want to pick the let's settle this between us thing?
This is between us.
That way,
So be it.
it's just a
Stand back,
one-on-one
men.
fight.
My nanny told me stories about you when I couldn't sleep. I especially like the one of Renfrew.
I'll
and her
also
rose.
give you some tips on how
As
to
I
beat
grew,
him.
I dreamed
You might
of
find it
facing
pretty
you one
cheap.
day.
Alright, don't call me cheap,
That
just
will
call
not
me
have
smart.
happy ending.
Because the way I figured this out was like, oh, well, if I use this spell, then you can't do this, and this, that, and third. So first, you want to make sure you have the Witcher sword equipped. I don't know why I keep switching your swords, but you want the Witcher silver sword equipped. Told me why to get it equipped, which was kind of stupid. And you want to make sure you have the Verdun spell equipped. Now the purpose of the Verdun spell is so it incapacitates him for a moment at a time. You can also parry his attacks, but that only leaves him open for so much. So once you have the Verdun spell down, like if you get stuck like that, you just keep attacking him, chipping away at him. I think you hit him like 3 or 4 times before he stops. Now if he hits it and he backs up like that, do not attack him. Because he'll just block you and hit you pretty hard and cause you to lose darn near half your health. So you want to make sure he's stuck first, then you want to attack him. See? And from there you just want to wash, rinse, repeat. That's it. Also, do not attack anybody on the sideline because they'll all start jumping you again. So avoid doing that, please. Because I want to hear you guys say, well, Zidane, you didn't tell us, you know, not to go on the side and not attack those guys on the side there. Because I did that and I ended up dying even though you had a sliver of health. So I'm telling you now, don't do it. Then once he's dead, you know, you can celebrate. And there's a ton of blood in this game. And these guys are like, well, what do we want to do now? And gives them the evil stare like, put your sword down. I call that the Witcher mind trick. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoy seeing what you know, some of the Witcher, or you want to see more of the Witcher, just comment, you know, let me know what you want to see. As I do quests, I will post them up and give tips on how to do them, as well as on, like, you know, my character build and everything. So if you're really into RPGs, definitely get this game. If you have a PC that can run it, it's a pretty decent game. If you didn't play the first one, don't worry, because it's not necessary to play the first one, but, you know, it's decent if you do, because it carries over. But don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and catch you guys later.